In this video, we're going to go over the 3 things you need to have in your classroom, Sunday school, VBS, or at home, starting now. Hello, my name is Ezra, and my mission is to equip you to rebuild the foundation of God's Word in the lives of children. Now let's get into the 3 things you can do to manage bad behavior. Be sure to stick to the end because I've got a bonus tip for you. The first thing is to pray. This may seem obvious and maybe a little cliche, but it's very important. Don't try to do this alone or in your own strength. Pray for the wisdom on how to solve the problem. Pray for guidance, strength, peace, and also pray for the children too. Pray that their hearts would be open and that they would see God. Don't underestimate God's power. We need to be aligned with God and allow Him to work through us to reach the kids He wants. Many child behavior problems can be quite difficult to solve, so be sure to pray before, during, and after. This should be your very first step. Second is to be clear and specific. When rules are vague, it comes as no surprise when the rules are broken. Kids need to know clearly what the rules are. If they don't understand what they mean, well, you can't really follow them. The more specific the rules are, the better. And the consequences for breaking the rules should also be clear. Think of it like math. This equals this. If you break this rule, you get this consequence. Not that you can't give mercy at times, but the kids need to understand that their actions have consequences. Once you have clear and specific rules, next you need to carry them out, which brings us to our third one. Before we move on, if you're getting value out of this video, let me know by hitting that like button. That tells me which videos you'd like to see. Also, if you want to find out about new videos as soon as they're released, be sure to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified, because even if you're subscribed, YouTube might not show it to you when it comes out. Question of the day. What's your opinion? Should candy be used as a reward for good behavior? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Now let's get back into it. Third is to be consistent. Once you've established the rules and the consequences, and those are clear, you need to hold to those consistently. This is hard for me personally. It's easy just to let things slide, but that can actually be harmful. Children need to understand that their actions have consequences with them, and they're making a choice to disobey. It's not the teacher's fault for carrying out the consequences. Rules and the consequences for breaking those rules must be consistent for each child. Usually the children who are labeled as troublemakers will usually get punished quicker for the very same thing. And by the way, don't label kids troublemakers or anything like that. Rules provide a structure of safety, but sometimes children will test that structure to see if it's really solid. If they can get away with breaking the rules, why follow them? Okay, so a bonus tip for you is to look at your teaching. A lot of child behavior problems will never even show up if you're teaching good, engaging lessons. Usually issues come up when kids start to get bored. If they can't hear you well or see what's happening, they'll start to lose interest. And if your teaching is not engaging them, their attention will turn to doing something else. And that's when you've got a problem. So what's the fix? Don't be boring. Check out this video right over here if you'd like to know the 7 things you can do to not be a boring teacher. Or check out this video over here for the 5 ways you can level up your behavior management. And I'll see you in the next video.